All right, golfers, time for another Swing Secrets using video to help you play better golf. And today I want to explain to you how your back arm works. One of my favorite all-time sayings in golf, Byron Nelson. I don't know where I got it. Gosh, it's probably 25 years ago. But he said, Byron Nelson said, the back arm floats and then folds to set the club. So it floats and then folds. And I think golfers are really confused about how the arms work in the game. And you know, many players I work with, the arms end up way up here, the old chicken wing or flying elbow, and that's not good. But I've seen so many golfers as well try to glue that trailing arm, that back arm to their side, and that inhibits so many things and gets you stuck, really. Gets your arms in behind you, and it almost forces the golf club to travel out and hit that dreaded slice on the way down. So you don't want to keep the arm tucked in too much, but you also don't want to let it wing up in the air like a chicken wing. So let's look at what happens. And here's Phil Mickelson. For those of you who say that the arm should stay glued to the side, I want you to look at his takeaway. And this is one of the reasons Phil hits the ball so long, even later in his career. The size of his arc, the width of his golf swing is so great. I've talked in the past on these same tapes about Tiger Woods turning his chest a lot at the start and how that allows you to swing that golf club and maintain extension. And Phil does it terrifically there. Look how far his hands are from his belly button right now because he's maintaining arm extension. So at the start of your golf swing, we want to turn the chest, swing the arms, and we've got this idea of that arm just swinging. Of course, when does it start to bend? Well, as the hands move up, this arm has to fold just because of the way the swing works, but also to support the club at the top. So let's look at the folding part of the swing now using Tiger Woods. And here we are with Tiger, and you'll notice the same thing as Phil Mickelson. We use our little drawing tool here. We've got lots of chest rotation at the start. Those arms are staying nice and extended. That's that one-piece takeaway we always talk about. But as the golf club travels up, look at that trailing arm, that back arm, how it folds underneath into an L position. Now, I would say to all of you, there's a nice gap in here. There's not a lot of tucking the arm into his ribs, but it's certainly underneath and supporting. We have a nice kind of triangle there. Here's some more footage I've got of Annika Sorenstam. I've already set her at the top of her swing to show this. And look at how that back arm is in that beautiful L position. I would argue that much like Tom Brady or anyone throwing a ball, a football, we want that arm in that L position so that it can move. It's in a throwing or a moving position. So in golf, we want that back arm to kind of be underneath the golf club to support. And I use this a lot when I'm teaching, this nice supportive triangle here. It's really got a super look. See how it supports the club shaft? It looks like her arms are underneath. Great thought for you is keep your elbows together and keep your elbows down at the top of your golf swing. So that means it should look something like that at the top. Now, that does not mean we tuck it in. It's very different. And that's where the misunderstanding sometimes happens with a lot of golfers. If you see the elbows down and together, we think we want to tuck those elbows together and just keep them tucked in. But then we look at Phil Mickelson and the wonderful extension here where his arms are extended to allow for a great swing and to maintain arc size. And we say, what's going on there? I'll tell you what's going on is in the golf swing, the way the back arm should work, turn the chest, swing the arms, we maintain extension, and then it folds under and supports. And that's what you want to do with that back arm. So here's a great little practice tip for all of you. Next time you're hitting golf balls, especially if you struggle with this, if you find your swing looks really flat on video and this arm is really tucked in, or you look at your golf swing and this arm's really up in the air in a bad spot, hit some golf shots with just your back arm. So set up over a golf ball, take that lead, that forward arm off the club, and just swing with that back arm. Start with a wedge, hit little tiny shots, even tee it up if you need to. But when we only have the one arm, the one hand on the club and the one arm swinging, it'll be a very natural motion. It'll swing and then it'll just fall under in support. You won't even be strong enough to, wing it in this way or to pick it up that way. you'll find it's very natural to learn how that arm should work. So that's my little swing secret lesson using video here on how that back arm should work. But don't forget that Byron Nelson little thing I never have in 25 years. The back arm in golf should float and then fold. It stays extended and then folds underneath to support the club. There's Phil Mickelson looking in a great spot. Let's look at this Tiger Woods one here. We see him in a great spot. We've got our same little triangle there that we had with Annika Sorenstam. And you know what? I forgot to use this one, but let's use it. Here's Rory McIlroy. I got this at the 11th hole at Augusta National. And we'll see it with Rory McIlroy as well, the greatest driver in the game right now. And we see this nice extension as that golf club reaches parallel to the ground here. We've got the chest turning, the arms extended. Nothing's bent or folded or rotated yet. And then as he swings to the top, that back arm folds underneath into that lovely little L position again. He's got our Annika Sorenstam, Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy triangle going up there. He's supporting the club. Try those one-arm swings. Think about this image. Keep those elbows together, but allow them to swing a little bit, and you'll play a lot better golf. For more tips like this one, more swing secrets, subscribe to our YouTube channel right here, or you can find me anywhere on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, trying to make you a better golfer.